G'day everyone, welcome back to Building with Blockhead. I am your host, FoxBlockhead, and today we are going to do something a little bit different. We are going to have a bit of a tutorial video, so I'm going to come up here near where we did the furnace tutorial, and I'm going to show you the item filter, well, a type of item filter. So if you've got a bunch of items that you want it sorted out, into a bunch of chests. Now I'm going to have to do it this way because I forgot to make yeah, I still don't have enough. I forgot to make some trapped chests. Maybe that can be a different tutorial. I'm going to show you how to make trapped chests. Yeah, you knew I was changing to my sword, didn't you? Cheeky cow. So we're going to have to just spread it out just a little bit here, but I'm going to show you how to make an item filter. So you can use hoppers with this one. My one's going to use hoppers. And what you need to do is, let's get some tools. Wherever your chests are going to be, you need to dig down one layer below. Now, because of my standard, I'm going to go down 2 layers because I like to have a certain way of laying out redstone. Let's just put it that way. And so we've got this space available here, and I don't have any bricks though, so there we go. I like to put my redstone on bricks, and that is because if I see bricks in the wild, I know that I've either come across a stronghold, which means that the end is near, or I have built some redstone. I just realised I put them in the wrong spot, so let's put those back on. There we go. And these guys need to be up one, like so, like this. Oops. Like that. And then we need to have a row here like this. And I'll build one over here the way that you would probably want to build it. So a redstone repeater below there with a block on top. Now if you just click on the repeater, it will actually shift the delay. So that's the delay stick, the delay tick. It'll shift that backwards, but if you hold down shift and right click, it'll actually place the block on top, just like that. And we need another block there. And because we don't have anything going on in these slots, we don't have to have anything in these slots. It means we can get in and actually see what's going on here. So what I'll do is I'll explain, I'll build it the way that you should probably build it once you get in the habit. I'll build it here so you can see what's going on, and then I'll use these 2 rows to explain it, and then we'll put it to some use, and then you can see how you might actually use a filter like this. So we can fill these ones back with the dirt, so we can see what's going on. And the reason that you need this space is because we need to place a torch below here. Okay, so we got torch, repeater, and we need some dust. Oh, my dust was already on the bar. There we go. 2 dust. We need a comparator, and we need a hopper going into that. There we go. And we actually need something over here. 1, 2. That'll be it. We need a line of hoppers. This is going to be like our channel. So our items are going to run across the top here. This row is going to be our filter, and then this row here is so that our filter will actually work properly. We've got the torch down below there. So that's how you would build one, just like that. So if you can pause the video, you can see that's one row, and these are actually tileable, which means that you can put one in this slot here and in this slot if you have a trapped chest. So, like I said, on a future tutorial type video with FoxBlockhead, I'll show you how to make trap chests and how you can set up a storage system. But this is how you would do it. And then I'm going to have 3 rows instead of just the 5. And on the very top there, what I'm going to do, this is where I'm going to put my items. I'm going to get a chest here. That's where I'm going to put some items. They'll flow into this hopper chain, and you'll get to see this thing actually in operation. So let me take you through how it actually works and why I did it the way that I did it there. So if you set up this chain here, what you need to do is, we'll put the comparator down first because that makes it easier actually to put the hopper in the front. So if you aim at the side of the comparator, again, if you right click, it'll change the comparator function between the two functions. If you shift and right click, then what's happening is that this hopper is actually feeding into this comparator the information that's going on inside of this hopper right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to use 2 lines of redstone dust. Now the magic number for a signal strength of 2 redstone dust is 22 items. I think 23 items is where it ticks over to this dust here. And then when that dust gets power, it'll power this block, power this repeater, power this block, and unpower that torch. As long as that torch is on, this locker will be locked, which means no items can flow from this hopper into this hopper here. So let me show you. If we have 13 items in there, comparator turns on, but it's not enough. It's only a signal strength of 1. It's not flowing down into here. So, what did I say the magic number was? 22. If we put 22 items in here now, what I did there is I right-clicked and dragged across the first 4 boxes to put 1 item in. We'll put the rest over here, and you see that it still doesn't count down. That's because it is still only a signal strength of 1. Now, if I put 1 more piece of cobblestone up here, disappears into here. You can see this is still 18, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And yeah, sometimes if it's the last item, it might get stuck in here. But once you get heaps of items flowing through this system, it won't be a problem. So if I put 15 in there, you can see this is counting up and counting down. As that's doing that, this is getting strength and then unpowering. You can see we've got an item in there getting stuck, but we end up with the cobblestone in the chest down the bottom there, which is very nice, very nice. So I've got 1 more of these to build, and it's almost night time, so let's get a move on. We want a torch there, a repeater there, some dust there, comparator there, and the hopper in there. So we'll set this one here up with some sand. What do we need? 18 and 1, 1, 1, 1. So that one's our sand go, and then we'll have our sand stone. Can't remember how to do this. Oh, that's it. If you go 1, 2, 3, spread it over across 3, and then you get 22. There we go. And we got that. So we got sandstone, sand, and cobblestone. And we got 42, 42, 47. I'm going to put that in the chest up there. We're going to go and sleep, and then we're going to come back and see what that filter has actually done with our items. Be right back. Okay, back again. Now, we haven't been gone for very long, but you can see that, looks like we're getting some sand going through the system at the moment. That's where we put the sand, wasn't it? Yeah, that's where we put the sand. So the sand going through the system. We've got some cobble coming through the system now as well. And then have we already done? No, we're going through the cobble. So that means the sandstone must already be filtered out. Let's check it out. So this one should be sandstone. Beautiful. Sand. 60. That's not very good. Oh, pointed the repeater the wrong way. Oopsie. As I like to say, oopsie doopsie. There we go. That'll count down until it gets to the right amount. And then we have the cobblestone. Beauty, mate. So we have sandstone, sand, and cobblestones. We have a little filtering system. Now, is there anything stuck there? Nothing stuck there. Nothing stuck there. Nothing's gone into the wrong slot. We do have a little bit of stuff that's stuck in one of these hoppers, but if you've got one item being stuck here, and you're filtering through hundreds of items, one item is just not gonna register, really. So that one's gone through, that's finished, that's back to the magic number of 2222. And the reason, let's finish with this, the reason that that's the magic number is if you've got these tiled here, let's just do this, let's just pretend I've got another row going through there. If these are tiled, and this box here gets some sandstone flowing through it, this comparator is going to say, right, I need to put a signal strength of 2. So 1, 2. That means that filter is going to operate. But you've also got 1, follow the redstone, 2. But since this one is going to have the magic number, 22, it's only going to be putting up a redstone signal of 1. That doesn't get added to. That's not going to go and flow over to here and make this one go. It's only going to go through this one here. But it is important when you're setting it up to remember to put 22 items in there, 18 and then 4 singles. That's because this box always gets emptied first. This row always gets emptied first. So if you end up with that kind of a situation, with an empty slot, that's like a wild card if you're playing Uno or Go Fish or one of those. That's a joker. That's a wild card. Whatever I put in here, that's going to jump into here now, is going to jump into here, is going to filter through. Some of it must have skipped. Yeah, it skipped. So that's why you put the biggest amount of items in that first one. Now, what some people do as well is they'll go like this. They'll go 19. If they want to do filter out, for example, stone, let's try that explanation again. If they want to filter out stone, they'll put, actually, that's not a good example. Let's do dirt. That's a better example. If someone wants to filter out dirt, what they'll do is they'll put 4 rubbish items, things that they're not going to sort, in these 4 slots. Stuff that you won't ever see in this hopper chain. And then the item that they want to sort out, they'll put in that first slot. So that is the item that'll come through when the items come through this hopper chain. Now the direction of these is important. See how they're all facing to the right? If items go into this hopper, it'll check below. Do I need to throw things down to this hopper? If the answer is no, it's going to send them across the hopper chain across this way, which is why some people will do this. Oh, that didn't work. Some people will do a situation like that. So if we get things that we're just not going to sort out, for example, a hopper, it'll go through the chain and end up in the rubbish chest. So if you accidentally put something in there that you haven't added a filter for, it'll get to the end. You can pick it up from here, and if it's something that you do want to filter, great, you can set it up. So there you have it. A simple filter system using redstone. 2 pieces of redstone. Come back here, dirt. 2 pieces of redstone, a redstone torch, a repeater, and a comparator. Now that you will need the nether dust. What's that called? Quartz. You will need a piece of quartz, so you'll need to have ventured into the nether to be able to, be able to build one of these. You'll need some smooth stone to build these, and you'll need some torches. 3, 5 torches, so 6 torches total, 2 pieces of dust, 6 pieces of smooth stone, and some nether quartz. And you too can have a filter set up. Let's turn around. Let's see if we can snap a sneaky photo with this bad boy. Look at that. How about that, hey? So, thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed and you want to see more tutorial type videos like this, let me know in the comments below, or come and find me on Twitter, FoxBlockhead. Now, I do have some other exciting news. I have got a new little avatar that you're going to see pop up on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook in the very near future. And now that I've got a little avatar, a little fox dude playing Minecraft and opening up loot crates and playing other video games, you'll see him around about the place, and you'll start to see the branding on all of my pages change, because this little hobby is a lot of fun, and as I've said in the other episodes, I don't see myself finishing anytime soon. So all I have to say for you guys is thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you later, alligators.